Yo, hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. Today I have a game called Wargroove that that I'm gonna play. It's out in a couple days, but it was on. Oh, what does that say? Advance Wars? Sorry, that was a mistake. Um, this is a game that's not out yet. It will be very very soon, and I'm gonna let you know if it's any good. I'm the foremost authority on game good, and what we're gonna do is check it out. It was on Terminals, which is a key distribution platform, and I was lucky enough to snag an early one. So anyway, welcome to the stream. I've been excited about this since it was fucking announced, and I desperately want it to be good. You're gonna hear me say the word Advance Wars, the words Advance Wars, a lot, like a lot. Because this is medieval Advance Wars. So what anime show is this? Looks good. I like that there's like a filter over it. Okay, cool. Wargroove. I'll explain the game a little bit more as I understand it, and also as more people show up. But you can... I know you can create your own maps and campaigns. There's a cutscene editor. And, yeah, it's a turn-based strategy game. It may look a little bit like Fire Emblem on the outset, but it's way more Advance Wars. So, we haven't had an Advance Wars release in over a decade. But, maybe this is good. I guess I'll do some of the campaign to start. One rainy night at Cherrystone Castle. This weather is giving me the spooks. Did you hear that? Cut it out, it's just thunder. But I'm going to patrol the throne room. Hey, wait for me. Oh, this may not end up being like a full stream. I hear this campaign is long as fuck. So I might just play some of it here and there, do some custom matches here and there, maybe some multiplayer, and that might be it. Cowards jumping at shadows and dropping their guard. So, cat girl unit, stray cat girl shows up on your doorstep on a rainy night. What do? Getting to the king shouldn't be much of a challenge. There he is, all alone in his chambers. How convenient. The fewer guards I dispatch, the quicker this will be, but some unfortunate wretches still stand in my way. Hang on a second. Had to turn the YouTube stream off. We'll start by disposing of that one over there. Okay, so you move them over, you press the A button, you go to attack. This is very familiar.
Are you afraid?
That was in my left ear. It's like ASMR. It's time. Time my daughter learned the truth, but how do I tell her? I'll make my way towards the king's chambers. Okay, so we'll wait over there. Advance Wars Dual Strike was one of my favorite DS games of all time. I spent a long time playing that fucking game. Days of Ruin was pretty good too. Mercia, a long time ago, before Cherrystone was Cherrystone. No. This is laughably easy. But Nintendo just seems content to not
This is tiresome.
do that. I don't like the panning. There was once a kingdom called Cacophony, and a war known as the Great Dissonance. Oh, I get it. It's musical terms. And then there were 7 Magypsies. This knowledge is too great a burden, O Mercia. Someone said, is there no difficulty setting? There's actually... this castle is vast. If I access the overview screen, I can get a glimpse of the true extent. There's actually... I read about it. There's 1 million difficulty sliders. Well, not 1 million, but... This is just the first mission. This screen provides me with objectives and statistics. So many humans, how unpleasant. Still, I can avoid most of them. As my objective says, I'm here for the king. I can close this now and return to my task. And apparently, you know, I've read a lot about this game. Apparently it's got its own thing going on, too. It's not just Advance Wars. But we shall see.
This is tiresome.
Someone said I'd rather it just be Advance Wars, but then they'd have to get the license for tanks. Have you ever played the GBA ones? Yeah, I completed those. I'll start slowly. My darling Bluebird, I need to tell you something. My name, Bluebird. It's a very long story about something that happened a very long time ago.
How foolish.
Vinny, you finished Advance Wars 2? Oh no, I didn't. That's right. I remember streaming that, and people weren't into it, and I get like to the last 3 or 4 missions, I got so fucking bored of it, I stopped. I finished Advance Wars 1 and Dual Strike, and I didn't finish Days of Ruin. Very long time ago indeed. Why can't the past say the past? Oh, I'm a king. Oh, yes. I will look only left. At last. You, how did you...
What?
Sigrid. Humans are so frail. Do you understand what you've just done? You'll start a war. War? The inane squabble of children. Where is the key?
Safe hands.
You'll never have it. The key is in a safe hands, far from the grasp of a monster like you. Safe hands. Before you die, understand this. Nothing is safe for me. You're making a mistake. Hush now. Still, the key eludes me, no matter. It's close, I can feel it. I can peel it. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to look at the victory screen. I'm gonna be turning that voice acting off in a moment. Well done, Princess. Your skill with the cherry blade improves yet further. Thank you. Woof. Woof. Or at least lowering it if there's an option for that. It's alright, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guard. Lord Emmerich. Hmm? Is this important? You disturbed the princess's lessons. The king, my lord. The king has been killed.
No!
Father.
I'm sorry.
Mercia, I'm so sorry. Who did this? Sir, the assailant appears to have been a vampire. The Feldheim Legion. That'll be my faction. Princess Mercia, the murder of your father is an act of war. We must defend the kingdom. War? We're at war? Congratulations, you unlocked additional lore about Emmerich. Awesome. Okay, now I'm these lads. Let's go ahead and let's get that down. Get that down to 71. Get that down to Chinatown. Let's see. Health display, health bars. Let's do health bars. Zoom. Is the font a little fucky with capital N's? I'll get used to it. Combat animation, always, never. My turn only. Commanders only. Let's start with always. Though I know eventually that's gonna change. Adjust difficulty. Here's the difficulty options. The default mode is this. Here's harder mode. Additional challenge, but no additional reward. You can, like, adjust every aspect, but you'll be limited to obtaining 1 star per mission. So, like, you can, you know, decrease income, increase income, that kind of thing. Groove charge, so that's pretty different. Unsure, Mercia faces her first test as a monarch of Cherry Stone. Several months later. Oh man.
Queen.
That didn't take long. Congratulations on your coronation, Queen Mercia. Emmerich, do you really think I'm ready to be a queen?
I have no doubt.
You heard him. You are your father's daughter. I hope you're right. Your Majesty, Feldheim scouts have breached the border!
What?
They're here in Cherrystone?
Let's go.
I can do this.
I know you can.
And with the cutscene editor, I believe you can make any cutscene that looks like this, because the tools that they used to make this game are the tools they included with the game. Which, Advance Wars was always known for its editor and custom content. It's kind of cool. The skeleton... D's? Oh yeah, Vine Light is in the chat now, by the way. And Cleat as well. These skeletal warriors are Feldheim troops. We must defeat them all to secure this region. We should begin by attacking the closest dread swords with our unit of swordsmen. Right, let's get this over and done with. Okay, so... I mean, I like the skeleton dudes. Like I said, I want that to be my faction. So I think you get an attack bonus or a defense bonus from being in the woods. Yeah, this is like Advance Wars. The road is 0 defense. Look on the bottom right. Grass is 1 defense. Woods are 3. Mountain 4. And, I'm sure there's a 2 somewhere. So we'll attack from the woods. Let's move the unit of swordsmen to the forest and attack the dread sword. Nice. The life bar looks cooler. For me, at least. Notice the numbers that have appeared next to the 2 battling units. Yeah, there's a little number next to each of them. Well, in this case, it's a bar. These represent the unit's health. They appear when it drops below 95%. The number 5 indicates that the dread sword is down around 50% health. My swordsman is down to about 80% health. Got it. And let's attack the dread sword with our second swordsman.
Attack the dread sword.
Okay. My queen, may I interject for just a moment? When selecting a target, a damage preview will appear above its head. Damage preview indicates what damage will be dealt by both units during combat. Sounds handy. You see, the health of a unit suggests more than how close it is to defeat. The more damage a unit takes, the weaker its attack power comes. Again, Advance Wars. So a healthy unit is a stronger one? Indeed, but it looks like your swordsman will do just fine here. So we took no damage for that one. And now it's the enemy's turn. Oh, they just spawned some new enemies. More undead. Seems like they're not giving up quite yet. Again, really simple presentation, nice visuals. It's got that Advance Wars charm, but it also kind of does its own thing. Friendly reinforcements have arrived, just in the nick of time. Look, it seems we've been provided with a new unit type, Pikemen. This might be a good time for you to learn about critical hits. Critical hits.
Yes.
All units have conditions under which their attacks are stronger. We call these attacks critical hits. I've never even heard of those. Do not worry, my queen. This information is easy to find. Let me show you how to find information about a unit's crit. B. Oh, that's good. Handy chart. Slower, more powerful infantry. Critical hit when adjacent to another spearman. Okay. It's effective against those units, but also not so good against those units. Here we can find useful information, good overview. So the Pikmin crits when adjacent to another Pikmin. Also, is the music too loud, or is the volume good? You can bring up this info screen on any unit, terrain, structure. Okay, I lowered it like 5-10%. Should be good now, or at least a little bit better. Use it often, you'll learn fast. Alright. When you're ready, you can close this window. Okay. You should make sure that the pikemen stick together. Got it. So we wait here. We've lined up our first pikeman. Let's attack the Dreadsword with our second pikeman. This does not have an Advance Wars counterpart, this particular unit, as far as I remember. Let me draw your attention to the damage preview once more. Oh, the arrow is flashing. Well spotted. A flashing arrow in the damage preview is a good sign. It indicates that you're about to land a critical hit. Dispatched. Vinny, did you hear that the new Subnut expansion is out? It is in early access, which is why I am not going to be streaming it until it's out. So I'll be waiting on Subnautica Arctic expansion. Thanks to the placement of our first pikeman, the second pikeman dealt a critical hit.
She learns fast. Ah!
Keeping your pikemen together will ensure a stronger offense. When encountering a new type of unit, it's important to learn about their crit. I'll leave you to defeat the rest of these Feldheim troops. Thank you, Emmerich. I couldn't do this without you. Alright. So, I guess we'll start... Oh, we can't go into the woods. But we'll attack here. You can skip through the animations a bit if you don't want to continue watching them, I guess. Which is good. There's no fast forward for this, right? There you go. They're dead. Oh, thanks for the raid, Desert. Took some pretty heavy damage there. With some casualties. Which is why I will wait here with this one, and then we'll crit here. Since the units are together. And Beb. That's the last of them. Well done, my queen. We did it. A good start, but Feldheim won't stop there. We must remain vigilant. They'll be back?
Yes. Yes, in greater numbers.
A whole horde of skeletons.
Indeed, and much else besides. I'd forgotten you had so little experience with the undead.
Cherrystone is normally so peaceful. I've never seen them here before. But now they're coming, and they won't stop. An undead army.
All undead but one. We've spoken in your lessons of their leader, Valder, a living man and
and a necromancer of great power. I haven't forgotten. Well, we should make a move. The undead are likely to be advancing upon other parts of the kingdom. Emmerich, do you think Valder will come to... Darth Valder will come to Cherrystone himself?
Yes. Yes.
Your Majesty, I do. When do I get to use the dog?
Your Majesty, wait!
Apparently, if you get 100 tokens from S rank, like the better you do, the more you contribute to unlocking the true ending. So if you turn the difficulty down, you get less medals, and if you do well, you get more. So that's the incentive to play on, you know, normal or harder difficulties, as far as I'm aware. Feldheim Invasion begins in earnest.
No.
Ernest goes to defend his kingdom. The kingdom's overrun with Feldheim soldiers. We have to do something. We will hold what land we can. Maybe if we...
Not so fast!
Who are you?
I'm the person that's gonna smash, bash, and pulverize you!
That line. Oh, this is the Switch version, by the way. Someone said, just make an Advance Wars, sleepy face. You should tell Nintendo that. It's been, over a decade. Alright. Just make an Advance Wars, forehead. I'll tell Reggie. Did you see that? The Feldheim hordes just captured a village to the west. They'll attempt to claim the neutral village to the east unless we stop them. Then let's stop them. Luckily, a Cherrystone Ranger is here to help us. Rangers are units that can attack enemies from a distance. Let's move it into a position from where it can attack any approaching undead. Sounds good. From this position, our Ranger can attack any enemies approaching from the west. When you want to end your turn, select... Right, end turn. That face. Are you remembering to check unit info, learn about critical hits? Then you'll know that Rangers crit if they're atop. They attack without moving, rather. We'll attack that Dread Sword without moving the Ranger now. I thought it was going to say atop a mountain. Alright, so, just gonna read some of this tutorial stuff to myself now. Just failing at tutorials. You know how it is.
Yeah.
We did it. We may have defeated those soldiers, but it's not over yet. The enemy owns a barracks. This will enable them to recruit new units. Fortunately, we have access to a barracks of our own. We should select it and recruit a new unit at once. Okay, I'm on it. Okay, so we have 3 different unit types. Swordsmen, pikemen, rangers. Okay. We only have 100, so we can only afford a swordsman.
Swordsman.
Crystalia did another M&M bit, and it was... don't even worry about it. It's not worth talking about. Alright, so we'll get a swordsman. Each barracks can only recruit a single unit per turn. Alright. Hang on a second. Just a second, Shine. I'll be right with you.
No Pinterest, fucking Pinterest. I'm playing in a hand trick with Danica Pantrick. I'm saying an accent. Nick Cannon's fantastic. There's oxes and foxes. There's oxes and foxes. While I'm listening to the loxes.
I think
A whole bunch of boxes. Right in my garage with a bunch of large cars inside of the barge.
Okay. I think Crystalia needs help. Does anyone know anything about neurological damage and can send an ambulance to Crystalia's house, please? It's not as quotable as Harrison Ford under the floorboards, unfortunately. So you might not have to hear that for 3 months. I know, it sucks.
Hat trick with Danica Patrick.
Excellent work, my queen.
Villages bring in 100 gold every turn, so they're incredibly important for the war effort.
Right, because more gold means we can recruit more units.
Yes.
Capture a village that's owned by a different faction, we must first defeat it. So that's what you gotta do. Some units are more effective than others at defeating structures. I advise you rely on the pikeman's powerful crit for this job. Okay. It's good to have a new Pikmin game out finally. Oh, pikeman. Okay, we got some skeletons appearing from the north. Not good. I suggest you don't leave the northern path unattended. Probably gonna want more than just one unit defending that. In my opinion. In my pavilion. Oh, you can capture in one turn? It's a little different. It's got 60% health. I don't think there's anything I can do more to it to capture it. Okay, I'm still... I mean, no one really knows the game's not out yet, so I can't ask the chat for help. I mean, but then again, they'll just tell me to use Piranha Plant in All-Star mode and brick my fucking Switch, but otherwise, yeah. What are frogs, anyway? Mistakes. Mistakes were made, everybody. One second. Okay, so yeah, that was bad. That was pretty bad. I wouldn't recommend that. Vinny, is this music bugging you yet? No. When you play Super Mario Brothers, does that music bug you? Because that's a really short loop. Give me a couple more missions. Yeah, it's just your stock standard, like, Triumph music, exactly. But, you know. Someone said yes because I need to undermine any argument the streamer tries to put forth. Well, that's what streamers are here for, you know.
Planning.
That won't be a critical hit. But it will weaken them so that my swordsman can get in there and do some damage. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Oh, they have, like, limited melee. Really limited melee. I didn't notice that before. I was busy looking at the chat. Okay. We can... probably... what would be optimal? What would be optimal for something like this? Well, we can start with these lads. These lads. Insta-death. Sorry, I'm vine lighting all over the place. It's bad. It's just one of those things that brings me comfort and joy, doing the Dr. Light voice. I can't help it. Okay. This is a pretty even exchange. It's not gonna be fun one way or another. Shields will shatter. My archer's gonna get killed. Shit. I don't know if I want to sacrifice an archer. For how much damage? A meager 18% damage. Someone just said playing phone games now, huh, Vin? Have you ever played Advance Wars? Hang on a minute, let me get an ad for you. Here's your ad. Brought to you by David Toilets. Yes, now it's a mobile game. Why not Meat Clown? I don't have Meat Clown on my desktop at the moment. I do have this though. I don't know if this is gonna help anyone, but where is it? The fuck? I guess never mind, it's gone now. Oh, here it is. From the Pennsylvania video. This is the YouTube auto-generated captions. Pulp. Stop. Pulp. Stop. Pulp. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay still. Oh, good! Jesus, that was really powerful. But yeah, I let those rangers just fucking die. Let me get this ranger, start moving it down this way. So we have another unit here now. Another skeleton unit. Let's see, can I kill this skeleton? Yeah, this is a death. Let's start with this. Again, for anyone just joining. Oh, you take damage from oh, this is new. Well, I mean, you know what I mean when I say new. It wasn't in Advance Wars. For anyone just joining, this is more Advance Wars than it is Fire Emblem. So I know it looks Fire Emblem because medieval, but it's very different. It's not about like single units and collecting gear. It's more about like disposable armies and anime. Wait, I'm not making a good case for this. 55. I kind of want my other pikemen to get there first, but it's not going to be enough. So people are wondering how I got this early. Alright, so there's a thing called terminals.io, which is a key distribution platform for both media and influencers. So the idea is you put in your information. There's like 5 sites like this or more, like Mega XP, all that shit. And the idea is as games are published, they put them up for grabs. And you make a case for why you want the game, you put in a request for it, and if they approve it, you get a copy. And you don't have to say anything good about a game. It's not sponsored. Someone asked earlier, I have to say this every time I play video games now. I have a contact form that says I do not do sponsored streams, and if someone offers, I do not respond to that email. So there you go. I'm sorry you don't trust YouTubers and streamers because of past shenanigans. I'm sorry they did this to you. I want to know who hurt you. Yeah, if you do a sponsored stream, you have to put sponsored in the title, otherwise you can get fined or, you know, sued. So, you have to disclose that. Have to. Excellent, you've cleared the enemy from the village. You should capture it and secure it before Ragnar takes it back. So I guess attacking a village... Yeah, that's why it took only 1 turn. So if you have a full group... Oh, you can reinforce it with a couple of your units. With no villages, the enemy has no income. You'll notice the capture structure never begins with full health. In fact, it starts with the equivalent of... It looks like that's half of the letter P. With help, the capturing unit's health. So if a unit worth 40% health captures a village, the village starts with 20% health? Yes. We should destroy the barracks to completely remove them from this region. Okay, let's do it. Probably don't need to create more units, but we'll get 1 more swordsman just in case. another subtle difference from Advance Wars is it looks like when you spawn a unit, you don't spawn it on top of your barracks. So you can choose where they spawn. Does money go in between missions? I don't know. I'm playing this game for the first time. I'm trying to figure out if this is any good. So far, I like it, specifically because it feels like Advance Wars. It's got a couple of unique things. Oh, you can heal with money, depending on where you're standing. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints yet, because I haven't played the game for more than, like, 40 minutes. But we shall see. Get another ranger. They're probably not going to make it over there in time, but... You're in the tutorial phase, so it's hard to judge a game yet. Yeah, I still have a dude telling me what to do. Oh, fuck. Fucking really? Combat. Combat also isn't simultaneous, which means you can kill it with no damage to your unit. Also different from Advance Wars. There you go. Someone in chat said, to be honest, the main character's tight grin is off-putting part for me. Oh, alright. No, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't... Listen, I wouldn't want to have to stare at that grin for too long. Game is basically unplayable at this point, I agree. Oh, wait, I got just what we need. Here you go. From a 4 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. Okay. Maybe I could put Cleat in there? Someone said I don't like the voice acting like at all. That's why I lowered it. But I don't really like it. But they're not voicing full lines. They're just kind of like saying a sentence. Or like, you know... Like, that's the thing. Like, you can turn it off, which is fine. But it's not full sentences. But I mean, I'm just so starved for a game like this. I kind of don't... Like, I'm not bothered by both the grin nor the voice acting. Maybe I'm the asshole? I guess I am. Let's see. You move slower in the forest. Even rangers move slower in the forest. But... Let's see, they probably can't afford any more units. One more unit. Let's see, can I get this unit out of there? No. And start with this unit, and then finish off the job with a swordsman. Vinny, I can't even feel my fingers. I've been keeping my thumbs in my moth to keep warm. That's one for the collection. I'm assuming you're from, like, Chicago? How big is your moth that you can put your fingers inside of it? Oh, you can attack towns from a distance, too. And again, if they stay still, they do more damage, so... Yeah, they're setting train tracks on fire in Chicago at the moment. So that the trains can still run. I'm sure some of you have seen the images. It was a news story. I mean, I had no idea that was even a thing. But apparently, in order to keep the trains running, you gotta set the tracks on fire. Like I said, I feel like I'm the idiot. Emmerich, we did it. Good work. Chatter, chatter. Go away. Chatter, chatter. I said go away. What are... I said go away. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, didn't mean to disturb you. You didn't disturb me. I was lying in wait. Now would be a good time to kill them. Oh, right.
Shut up!
Oh boy. Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, I got a B on that one. Maybe one more campaign mission before I go into the editor and check that out. We'll see. Unhappy with her defeat, Ragna decides to take matters into her own hands. But we could have just killed her.
Whatever!
So you won. Who even cares? All you did was beat up a few lousy, stinking skeletons.
I won't hold back!
I care. I won't stop until my kingdom is safe. Enough messing around.
Crush you!
Oh, dear God. Eesh. Ragna has moved deep into this region. She's even got a stronghold. A stronghold is a really important structure that anchors a faction to a region. To win, we can either defeat the stronghold or Ragna herself. I understand. I'm joining this fight personally. Look over there. One of our knights has beaten us here. Knights are strong, fast-moving units. However, they are unable to capture structures. Only infantry and commanders can do that. Knights sound great. Let's get started. Hold your horses. It seems this knight is low on health. Is there something we can do to help? Indeed there is. This is where reinforcement comes into play. Simply move a wounded unit next to one of your structures and select reinforcement. Structures are unable to regain health, though. Okay. All structures regain 10% health every turn, and all commanders, such as yourself, regain 5%. Alright. Our knight's back to full health. Oh, for 360, you get full health. It's important to note that reinforcing has its drawbacks. First, reinforcing a unit costs an amount of gold proportional to the unit's value. And second, the health restored to the unit is taken from the health of the structure. Oh. Reinforcements cost gold and transfer health from the structure. Okay, I should start by taking control of these barracks in nearby villages. Okay, so now the commander is playable. So that's different. I'm going in. Goes in. Stays in. As commanders, you and Ragnar are both powerful units on the battlefield. You can easily take down most infantry units and enemy structures single-handedly. Make the most of your strengths as a commander without risking your neck. Remember, the team that loses their commander also loses the battle. Okay. I don't think I want to attack all at once. Or rather, too soon. I want to build up a force. I have an option to keep my knight up here, but I'm probably not going to do that. I can... Next turn, I can make another knight. I'm going to keep the knight over here and wait. See what happens. Dread Spear, a Feldheim Spearman. It would be prudent to check the Spearman's info. This is the same unit that I have. This is the Pikeman. It's the table at the bottom. Tells you which units the Spearman is effective against. It says they're effective against cavalry. Yeah, Spearman will deal extra damage against units such as our Knight. Go ahead and close this window if you're ready. We should make sure not to put our knight in any unnecessary danger. That would be a good time to check enemy's movement range. Oh, so you press A. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. These water graphics are fucking mind-blowing. Anyway. Ranger. Let's go for a ranger first, and then I'll save up for a knight. Okay, so I am within attack range, but my building isn't, so I'm gonna stay here. Oh. Oh no, my building was well within attack range. Fuck! What the hell, man? What's wrong with me?
Interesting.
Part Cherry Stone is more forested than I remember. Yes. We may be able to use this to our advantage. Different terrain types have different advantages. Forest slows you down, right? Struggle in the mountains. Terrain will increase or decrease defense of a unit. Forests give you a boost in defense, while rivers make you vulnerable. So we can attack this for full like, to kill. This is death. Useless skeletons! If you surrender, we can just end this now. We don't have to keep fighting. Could have killed you a minute ago. Let's do it. Let's fucking get in there and see. Wow. However, ain't looking good for this unit. Dear God, dear Christ. on this day, I am taking the Lord's name in vain. But the amount of screaming that this character is doing is just too damn high. Alright. I have a plan. We attack from the mountain.
I won't fail!
And then bring in cavalry. Almost dead. Man, if only that archer had a little bit more range. You're gonna retreat? You have to retreat. They're retreating. It's okay. Ragnar's dead. Cavalry kills. Stop speaking. You did it. That was tough. I lost? That's impossible. Impossible? You must have cheated. You cheated, didn't you? No? Seems pretty difficult to have a reasonable conversation with you, so I'm going to go. Every line for Ragna, every single voice clip is just loud scream. Again, you know, I'm under the impression that maybe we could just kill Ragna. That's just me. Lord Vader. Sorry, Valder. Quiet, Ragna, you disgrace yourself. Stand aside and let me fix your mess. Oh, that was 3 stars. I do like this so far. Create your own campaign or map. Let's see if I can do a quick map edit. Okay, so, let's see. Mental. Yeah, it's very, you know, it's simple, it's user-friendly, it's like Advance Wars. I made a lot of Advance Wars maps. In fact, one day I might load up my Advance Wars DS and show you some of the maps I made. If they save to the game card and not the DS itself. I think River would probably be better for this. You know, instead of like a deep water. Let's see. Fuck. I don't want that to do that. Not quite. The fuck, man? What are roads? Okay, these roads have a mind of their own. So I give up. This road goes into nowhere. Goes into a nowhere forest. And throw a bunch more forests, because that's what, you know, it's fantasy, so there's forests everywhere, of course. Don't forget the mountains. That looks good. There's some mountains over here. Couple of forests. For tactical intervention. Hey, check this out. Walls. Even better than a moat. Okay. Bridge. So you can do like bridges over water, that's cool. Shoals, like in Advance Wars. Like I said, you could probably do a video of just how many times I said Advance Wars. Beaches and stuff too, yeah. Okay, so already this is like a pretty populated map. Already got so much, so dense, and then you can do castle tiles, so like if I wanted to do this instead of a road. And I have deleted my my building. Yeah, I figured this out pretty quick. Can't place it on that. No, I can't place it on that. Just, yeah, you can't place it on that. How many of these buildings can I get? Can do more than one, it seems. There we go, there's the delete. Then you have just detail, shipwreck. This is now my favorite tab. Waterfalls, rocks, vegetation. Just things to make... This is something Advance Wars didn't really have. Do like a... just a grave there. I like stuff like this. No real reason for it. Waterfalls, just for fun. Goblets. Lanterns. Yeah, okay. So that's decorations. This is... I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what that is, that last one there. Maybe it's story? Oh, unit properties. So you can increase or decrease their health. Give them a name. In terms of buildings, you have the usual stuff. Also, I think this is the wrong building. It's probably this one that needs to be set down. Yeah, I think that's the one. Castlevania has arrived. This one is... What the hell is this? Oh, this is the barracks where you can recruit. So... Right. Okay, so... equivalent over there. And then... you know, you need your towns so that money can be generated. And then some neutral towns. This map is probably a little imbalanced. This map is very imbalanced. We can fix that, though. Right, so you go like this. Throw that there. And then maybe I'll just throw some mountains over here. Map is still kind of imbalanced. Those fucking dolphin. Where'd it go? Just a lone goblet in the middle of nowhere. That's not okay. We can't have, like, a lone single goblet. Map is still imbalanced. It's gonna be, I think, slightly more... plant, eat plant. The red side is going to do way better. Which is why I'm an expert. Remember, I know what I'm doing. I swear. Amazing. What is this structure? Guess we learn later, but, I don't know what the hell this is. I wonder if there's a... oh, okay, they face each other automatically. A toll booth? Oh, it's like, yeah, I guess a wall, like a gate. There's a couple other structures here. There's like a boathouse. Probably this is for, air units or... I don't know. Whatever it is, it's just fine. Let's see if there's any other unique things to look for. So, walls, all that stuff. Terrain, here's the units of the game. Spoilers. Structures, and then detail. Someone said, by crossing my eyes, I have concluded that the middle tower is closer to red than it is to blue. Hang on a minute. Is there a way around this? You're right. But if I move it over to the right one, then it's closer to blue. There's no, like, middle ground here. Middletown is 7 away from red, 8 away from blue. Make the map bigger? Well, then I'd have to move everything over. That wouldn't be any fun. Fog of war, clear, weather, random. Could make the map bigger. I'm not going to. Oh, look at that, I got the town. Maybe if I put a mountain up there? Give blue more units or put both sides. More units wouldn't balance things out. It would just, this is just a mess. Oh, I'm playing both sides. Oh. I feel like Mac from Always Sunny. I'm playing both sides, dude. How do I exit? Exit. Okay. Yeah, this is bullshit. I've created bullshit. Vinny, it actually is balanced. Blue gets the top, red gets the bottom. Well, the bottom is further away from red to defend. This is easier to defend, but this is closer to red. So maybe there is some weird balance here somewhere. I don't really know. I don't really care. Regardless, the map editor is pretty much what I wanted. See, now I can't collect that in one turn. I've balanced out the game. I am a master map editor and tactician. Who will get the town first? Whoever goes first. Whoever goes first wins. That's the name of this game. Spoilers. All these spoiler units. And then here, look, the Skellies are gonna want to get in there too. Those poor skeletons. Battle of the century right here.
Behold the fell godless.
I won't fail!
That looks awesome. I want to use that so bad. Dreadhound. Yeah, it's a dog. Let's send our dog unit, dog suicide unit, go. I mean, no! I mean, when I play video games, I am most considerate of all dog life. Anyway, I'm sure we could see how this map plays out in enough time. You know, there's probably some balance issues, but it would also probably depend on the commanders. So, I'm gonna say that this map was a success. Overall. Maybe. So you can change the commanders. There's, several different commanders. Emmerich. Caesar. Cherrystone. Yeah. Choose the color. AI. Profile. Starting gold. Recruitment, you know, so if you want to keep the map simple. Map properties, right, we did that one already. Options. Show grid. Oh, that's kind of helpful. And, there you go. It's a custom map. I need more to unlock this shit. Plant aliens? This is the best commander. Look at her face. Just look at her face. And you tell me this grain is annoying? Look at that face. All right. Multiplayer, I from what I understand about multiplayer is you can play, it can be like this, like you can do a match by doing one turn, and then the next person will do a turn and you'll get a notification that there's a turn waiting for you, so you don't have to play at the same time. You can play it asynchronously. So if you want to just play over time, you can do that. Obviously, me playing online now would not be a good idea. No notification on the Switch, so I think you have to actually go into the game. But, yeah, so you can both play at the same time, or you can actually... I was excited about this game. I did a little bit of research. Pick a commander and hunt a mysterious weapon. I want to unlock that. And there's a puzzle mode, too, apparently. I'm gonna do another, campaign mission. Maybe 2 more campaign missions. I don't know.
So we meet at last, Queen Mercia of Cherrystone.
My queen, that's Valdar, Lord of the Feldheim Legion, Master of the Fell Gauntlet.
Valder.
Valder, oh no! Ragnar has power but lacks discipline. I fall short on neither.
This is a battle we cannot win.
So we retreat, but where do we go?
The Gloomwoods. It's our only option.
The Gloomwoods, but... Wine.
Does the Queen of Cherrystone give up her throne so easy?
It's okay, Caesar. Let's start the retreat. We have no choice. The name Wargroove comes from, I believe, when you get your meter all charged up, when you charge them crystals to maximum, you get to unleash a Wargroove. Like in Advance Wars, the commanders had their special powers. That's the Wargroove in this game. Each commander has a different ability that can turn the tide of battle. So, I was starved for Advance Wars. Anyway, has word spread? Does everyone know we're leaving?
They do, and the citizenry is already on the move.
They're coming via the West Road, but the Feldheim Legion isn't far behind. We have to get them out of here fast.
Indeed, we had best use the wagon to ferry them towards our stronghold. Vehicles like these cover a lot of ground, on roads especially. They're the fastest way to reach the front line. I suggest you climb into this one yourself and then order it out towards the villagers. Now you can move the wagon south, closer to the location of the villagers. The wagon can only hold 1 unit at a time. The villagers count as a unit. When you arrive, exit the wagon and drop so that the villagers can climb aboard. Oh, that's a lot of range. Okay. Okay, I made it. I better get these villagers into the wagon. Yes, you can drop them off near our barracks. Now I'm here, I can look out for enemy troops. Yes, and with the wagon near the barracks, you're able to ferry more units to your side. Alternate the use of the wagon to transport your troops to battle and the villagers to safety. I will, thank you, Emmer. Safely evacuate all villagers and escape Cherrystone. So, the APC. We gotta get all the units into that region there, okay. I saw that fish. It's Abzu all over again. Might keep some of these units just right over there on the road, just in case there's some bullshit. You never know when there's gonna be bullshit. Feldheim Legion. Have to protect the villagers. What if we lose one of the groups? Go, as a commander, you're strong enough to handle the first wave on your own. But the skeletons... Vinny, do you like Battalion Wars? I liked Battalion Wars, yeah. Not Italian Wars. Italians... They were in some real dumb wars. Listen, the point is Battalion Wars on the Wii and on the GameCube. There were 2 of them, and they were both very good games. It's kind of sad that they never did anything with that series ever again. There's a lot of potential, and it could have just gotten better and better. Such a dumbass I am. I didn't check their range, and look what happened. I suffer full life consequences. You there, villager. You gotta go this way. Vinny, isn't this more Advance Wars than Battalion Wars? Yes. But Battalion Wars was the live action was the action version of Advance Wars. In some ways, Battalion Wars kind of killed the series, because it didn't do very well, it didn't sell very well. And I think Days of Ruin also didn't sell very well, and then they just said, I guess people don't want this. Oh boy, another one. No, you not kill. People, you know, it's funny, there are 2 messages, there's a number of messages in chat. One is saying, Days of Ruin was fucking great, though. Right below that, Days of Ruin sucked, IMO. The thing about that is, that's what the game was. It was really divisive. For people who really like the series, you know, you could go either way. I liked it.
but it was a divisive game. They thought the more realistic, grimdark approach would, you know, freshen up the series and, I guess, bring more sales to it and appeal more to the Western audience, and I guess it just kind of appealed to some people, but not that many. We need more... This could be bad for Mercia. I'm leaving Mercia kind of vulnerable at the moment. Oh, what's this? Mercia's on fire. Can I load you into the wet? What, you got an archer in there? You can't kill Mercia. Come on. Oh, wow, that's a lot more damage than I expected. Grinning in the face of death at the very least. I don't know, I feel fired up. It's your groove, Queen Mercia. You have charged it for the very first time. Grooves are a gift. Commanders like you and I charge them as we battle. You must use your groove to benefit your forces. I want to use it to heal them. Focus your energy and cast a healing aura. It will restore some measure of health to you and any nearby friends and allies. When used at the right time, this ability may very well turn the tide of battle. I'm gonna keep these lads here still. You know, this will be my my line of defense on this road against anything from the northwest. Gotta get another knight going, I think. So everyone down here is kind of on their own for now. I'm gonna use the groove now.
None shall fall while I still stand. Healing aura.
Full health. That was amazing. Can I do that all the time? Only when you have fought enough to charge your groove fully. The charge will slowly build up on its own, but fighting and defeating enemies will accelerate the process. Therefore, if a weakened enemy is nearby, it's sensible to land the finishing blow yourself. The quicker to charge your groove. But remember, we can't afford to lose you, so don't overstretch yourself. Okay, I understand. Thanks, Emmerich. Well done, Queen Mercia. The first of the villagers has made it safely to the pass. Keep going. I'm gonna keep this lad here. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll save you all.
Oh, that's a thing. I didn't realize you'd be going for that. Kind of upset that they don't just drop, like, burning oil. Like burning pitch on the skeletons. But does burning oil affect bones? Does it whittle the bones down? That's my question. I might need some more units down here, too. I wonder if I can drop this lad off and then still move. Question answered. Well, that's a bit of a fuck up. Right, okay, so now I need to start attacking these skeletons. So remember, these two units together, when they're next to each other, they crit. Would you really want to fight a burning, screaming skeleton? No. Good point. What unit next? I'm gonna save up some money. I'm gonna go for a cheapo unit. Okay, now we have this down here. So we'll start with a little bit of range damage, and hopefully I won't have to move the ranger too much. The ranger's gonna take damage for sure next turn, but I can eliminate the cavalry for sure right now. Oh my god. For sure, I said. Cavalry, not Calvary. When I was younger, I thought it was cavalry, so I had to, like, unlearn that. And now for the defeat of my elite archer unit. At the very least, the buildings attacking keeps the skeletons out. Dumbass skeletons. They're not going to be able to break through this line of defense. Okay. This should be fun. No damage, almost no damage, and stabbed to death with arrows. Lovely. It's gonna take this lad a little bit longer to get to where he needs to go. Get that crit damage from staying still, not moving during the turn. Now you can die. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about attacking this boner, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just for the crit chance. Yeah, that pikeman's dead next turn. Okay. And we can build another knight for fast movement across the map. And I'm gonna keep a wagon here just in case another villager appears. And then we have to worry about all this. Okay, so what's left here? Not much is left here. In fact, check this out. I can reinforce. Okay, that's not too bad. I didn't have enough money to fully reinforce, but it's good.
Brace yourself.
The Wii Shop channel shuts down permanently in 5 minutes. I would like to have a moment of silence, please, for the Wii Shop channel and for all the actually decent games that came out on it, like Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth. So, moment of silence, everyone. Did you know that you could play Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth on the Dolphin? You didn't hear that from me, though. You want me to play the music? Which music? I know which music. Hang on. How about the 10-hour loop version? This one, right? God, I spent so many fucking hours. Or do you mean this music? Big shop. You're an inspiration. You're the largest collection of classic gaming in the world. But every beginning must meet its end. Snake, were there any games about hogs? This is a really nice version of the song. Not official, by the way, but it seems almost more official than some of the other ones I've heard. So, more refugees. Three skellies versus one crit. Yep, no, there, he's dead. I have another groove.
None shall fall while I still stand.
Can you heal buildings with this shit? No. There were some really good games. I remember the Dr. Mario game was pretty good. Like I said, Castlevania. There was a Blaster Master game on there, I think. There was a Gradius game. What else was good, chat, if you remember? What was a good Wii Shop exclusive game? Muscle March? Muscle March was actually really great. Contra Rebirth, Pokemon Rumble, Fluidity, Cave Story Plus. Oh yeah, I remember that. I mean, now it's on everything else. What was the one where you build stuff and you have to like stack it? It's like the Art of Balance or something? There's another balance game on the Switch now, I think. Art Style series. One minute until complete destruction of Nintendo's biggest classic games catalog of all time. And gone.
Shop's gone. What you gonna do? Gonna emulate.
The thing that sketches me out about what Nintendo's doing now isn't the idea that we may have a Super Nintendo collection for $10 a month, or $20 a year, whatever it is. That's cool. You know, if we get Super Nintendo games this year, and 3 get added every month, that's cool. Just the idea that you don't own these games. That's the one issue I have with digital. Like, I've bought Super Metroid on Nintendo platforms, like, 4 times. And so, what happens when Nintendo's streaming service for games shuts down? Then what? I have to buy Super Metroid again? Why do you keep buying Metroid? It's a compulsion. Well, I bought it on the Wii. I bought it on the Super Nintendo. I bought it on the Wii U. So that's 3 times. So that wasn't even that much of an exaggeration.
I won't fail.
Why? Because and the Super Nintendo Classic, it's on there. Why did I buy Super Metroid? Because Super Metroid is in my top 3 favorite games of all time, and my Super Nintendo cartridge of Super Metroid broke, sadly. Like a couple months after I bought it, it just stopped working, and that was heartbreaking for me. So in some ways, I keep reliving that trauma and buying the game again to possibly erase the sins of the past. And it doesn't work, because Nintendo keeps taking it away from me. The real answer is, I just want an easy way to play it on whatever system I currently own. It's called emulation, Vinny. You know I'm a Twitch streamer, right? I don't know what you're talking about, emulation. What is that? Emulation. Wait, so you mean when I stream... Hang on a minute. When I stream Super Metroid mods and ROM hacks, you mean to tell me that that's something called emulation and I'm not playing it on an overclocked Super Nintendo? Fuck. Vinny, that was the official Mother 3 fan translation. Right. The worst part is, if they release Super Metroid for $5 on the Switch, I would buy it. It's just a compulsion. It's a game I need to own. And also, it will be portable, so that would be more fun. I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind coughing up the money. This is coming from someone that does not have an issue with the archival purpose of, like, so for example, I'm happy that I was able to play Mother 3 in the way I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to play Mother 3 ever. So, you know, that and like Seiken Densetsu 3, I can't play that anywhere else. That game has not been released. I know it's been released in Japan alongside Secret of Mana, which is great, but they haven't brought it to the US. So I have no moral quandary. However, if it's a game I love, and I want to play it conveniently on, like, the Switch, I will pony up a couple bucks. If it's reasonably priced, if Super Metroid comes out for $5, that's fair. If it comes out for 15 or 10, I don't know if I would. It's like, really? Again? Really, guys? Maybe I would, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really need to. I have a Super Nintendo Classic, Super Metroid's on there, so now I actually own it physically.
I won't fail!
So, part of me likes that you get to spend 20 bucks a year and get a whole giant collection of games. And, new ones added every month. That's, you know... Eventually, maybe that will be a really big collection. In a year or two. But, at the moment, it just kind of sucks dick. So... Still waiting. I wait. Should I even be sending this? I think there's only one. This is a long-ass mission. What games are in the collection at the moment? There's some good ones. There's, you know, the good NES games are on there. I think Mario 3's on there. Oh, shit! Fleeing your kingdom, a true queen would face ruin with her head held high.
Valder,
Your Highness.
My queen, do not engage Valder in battle. You can't defeat him, but you can save these people. You're right. Look at this. Look at this hot garbage. I'm gonna heal.
while I still stand.
Some units are gonna be sacrificed. There's gonna be some problems. Can cavalry get into? No, they can't load into that. I'm gonna create like a wall around my archer. My ranger, they're called rangers. I'm calling them archers. Get another ranger. Maybe I can bring this ranger into battle. But, yeah, all I need to do is just save this last dude, and I think we're good. It's gonna suck. They're gonna be eliminating quite a few of my units down here. Also, I'm just skipping ahead some of the animations, don't mind me. Yep. Ranger dead. So, lost quite a few units. Oh, God. Oh, this is unwinnable. Well, obviously. Let's fucking save yourself! Reinforce. And I don't think I can reinforce any further. Nope. Guess we'll just, die.
My queen.
That was the last of the villagers. Time to get yourself to safety too, Queen Mercia. I'm on my way. Just gonna line up some archers and hope for the best. Build a couple more units and, you know, just hope that I can get there quick enough. Okay.
By my hand.
Raise dead? That's your ability? Oh, he only raised one shitty unit, so this is fine. This is about to be destroyed. This is definitely going to be destroyed. Notice the northwest, the units, the undead units' hesitance to attack. They know if they do so, they will die. We got one more turn left. Take the town, please. By all means. It's yours now. I wonder if there's some kind of achievement for finishing this mission and killing every skelly. It's probably just infinite spawns, right? So... okay. That's dead. Now we've got some activity. Dead. Again, I'm holding the B button for fast forward. Before I drop her off, I just need to have a little bit of fun here. Don't you want to have fun? Don't you want to get off? I mean, don't you want to have fun? Sorry, quoting Dennis from Always Sunny is not always the best idea. Bad idea. Ah, fuck it. I'll kill this one unit.
Hey!
You've made it. Well done, my queen. She escaped. Follow them. Yeah! Hunt them down and turn them into mincemeat. Good.
Sigrid?
Sigrid, go with her. Make sure that this gets done properly. Are you? Feldheim needs its master. I trust you to oversee this task. I didn't... God, I gotta not skip ahead. That was close. I don't even see my goddamn score. We can't rest here. It's not safe. We can't return without reinforcements. Can't we just regroup? And Baldur is a skilled commander. The gauntlet he wields is an artifact. Why is it spelled with an E? Of immense power. To defeat him, we'll have to destroy it. But we haven't the strength to do that alone. We need the power of the dog. So what do? We need to head east to Heavensong and seek aid from Empress Tenri. Tenri, your father and the Empress were old friends. If anyone can help us, it's her. A long journey, but we have to try. time it be like that.
Fresh prey.
Arcade mode unlocked. I got 2 stars for that mission. I hope you don't mind, I want to do one more. It's Act 2, Mission 1. The party escapes to the Glenwoods, only to face fresh dangers.
Trespassers.
Who are these interlopers? We don't mean you any harm, Florin. We just need to cross your lands.
Crossing through the Gloomwoods, a dangerous choice. These are the Florin lands. This is where we live. This is where we hunt. Humans do not come here.
The Cherrystone Kingdom negotiated the right to safe passage generations ago. I know we don't use it very often, but we need it now. We have no choice.
Where the little lady seeks passage, Sedge seeks sustenance.
Do you threaten the Queen of Cherrystone?
Ha! Queen, silly titles do not impress Sedge. Whatever you call yourselves, you're still just meat and bone. Sedge will eat the old man first and the little lady for second.
Stand down, stranger, or be cut down. This forest is so dense and the fog so thick, but we must press on. We should use our battle pups to scout ahead. Dogs unlocked. Pups inflict critical hits when another pup is adjacent to their target. More importantly, they can see furthest through the fog. We should send one of them up this mountain. Being atop a mountain extends the sight range of a unit, so this is a good position from which to spot hidden enemies. Let's move forward carefully. I like this sepia tone fog of war. It's kind of cool. Oh, nice. Nice visual for that. They're hidden among the trees. Florin soldiers lying in wait. Now that we can see them, they've lost their element of surprise. Oh, it's this dude this time. So wait, if a pup is adjacent to an enemy unit, it does damage. Or is it to another pup? Adjacent to another pup. Critical hit when another dog unit is adjacent to the target. There's gonna be some dead dogs tonight on the stream, you know.
I have a spell for this.
The dogs don't die? Do they just run away? Let's find out. Oh wait, no, we won't find out now because the doggos are too powerful. They just didn't take a turn. Can dogs capture town? No.
A tactical advantage.
Vinny, are you gonna finish Abzu or was it a one-off? I will finish it. For sure. I don't know when. I don't know when. tactical pup action. Let's see what happens. No dogs were harmed during the making of this attack. You now realize that the dogs are just this game's jeeps. Oh no. Oh no. They just run away. They're fine. They didn't die. Oh no, now they're gonna die. Oh! But yeah, there's a big difference between this and Advance Wars and the way the turns work. Because if you attack first, you get first dibs, and they can't attack you. If they attack first... Well, what I mean by that is, in Advance Wars, they attack at the same time, so you could theoretically lose health at the same time. No? Am I mistaken? That's not how it works? Attackers had advantage in Advance Wars? Oh, someone said that in chat before and I just took it as truth, even though I played through Advance Wars. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Advance Wars has first strike advantage. So if your unit is killed, you don't do damage in Advance Wars either, so it works about the same. Alright. My bad. I fucked up. I'm still gonna blame that chat member, but, you know, I fucked up. I'm gonna try this dog thing. We're gonna reinforce this dog. Alright, dog, full health, and now I'm going to... Yep! This is going to be a critical. Alright. They don't want to move.
This should be advantageous.
Okay. Dog on mountain would be helpful. Okay, 50% damage. We're gonna kill with the dogs. Again, if I'm skipping the animations and it bothers you, I'm sorry. Sorry. I like to skip the animations sometimes. Tone, I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd you come from? Fuck off!
This should do the trick.
Where'd you come from?
This should be advantageous.
That's satisfying. I like that they just, like, disintegrate. Making a lot of good captures. So there's some barracks for additional units. gonna send a dog into this forest here. And so far, everything's clear. I have a feeling there's gonna be an ambush in one of these trees. Yeah, here's another one. Can't touch this. Vinny, the major difference I'm seeing right now compared to Advance Wars is that your ranged units can attack the same turn they move. That is something Advance Wars never allowed. I think there might have been some units in Advance Wars in Days of Ruin that allowed you to... I don't know. Now I don't remember. But you have the choice. You do more damage if you remain stationary. The artillery unit in Advance Wars... Yes, you could... You had to stay still. Vinny, yes, but it was only the battleships. Okay. The battleships in Days of Ruin could move and attack. Gotcha. I'm gonna kill using this dude so we can get his groove back. Okay, we got a war groove. I don't know what the hell it does. It's not helping. Vinny, you missed it?
Yeah.
Emmerich's Elder Shield can be used both defensively and offensively. As any alchemists within its range will have their crits activated, the gem should be placed in a difficult-to-reach position. It deploys a magical gem. Its aura provides a defensive bonus to all nearby friendly units. And it's got a charge speed of fast, so that's another thing to keep in mind, apparently. Certain war grooves charge faster than others. So if you have a commander with a really fucking powerful one, it could take a long time to charge. Okay, dog, you need to go on this hill. Okay. Scout dog has not detected any shenanigans in the region. This appears to be a shenanigans-free zone for the time being. Emmerich, your groove is ready. Indeed, this old man still has a few tricks up his sleeve. What does it do? I'm able to conjure up a gem known as a cherry stone. Defense bonus. Wow. Alright. I'll save it for a while.
Interesting.
Happening upon these old barracks is most fortunate for us. See, within the barracks, of course, you can spawn people eggs. And that's how you get more units. We should use this opportunity to bolster our ranks before crossing the river. Okay. Going to... Oh, we got contact. Dog is going to take some damage. Dog's going to deal some damage. I wonder if at any point in history any army had a dog unit, but that they gave rabies on purpose. So that the dog unit could give rabies to the enemy soldiers. The dogs would die? Oh shit. I don't like to hear that. Even though every time I stream these days, a dog seems to die. Gonna let that dog wait there for a bit and then reinforce it. I'm gonna send this dog ahead just a little bit. That did not really help very much, but... New units have spawned, I believe. Are you scared yet? You should be. Oh, they're capturing towns now. I think they're gonna start capturing my towns. Oh, that is a lot of movement. There's movement to the north and south. It may be wise to put some battle pups on the nearby mountains. I will keep a cavalry down this way. Vinny, is this still the Switch? Yeah, this is a Switch version of the game. Should I restore? Yeah, I'm gonna reinforce the dog. Almost full health. Unfortunately, there's gonna be some bullshit. Here's some bullshit right here. I maybe jumped the gun a little bit in trying to capture this town. Should have actually done the defensive boost at that moment. Can only produce 1 unit per turn, so it's not really a lot. Damn it! Fuck. Fuck you. Hiding over yonder like that. How much damage does a dog do to cavalry? Almost none. I was thinking about using the defensive spell, but I don't think it's time for that just yet. Oh. Okay. This pup can do... This, I think the doggo can do some pretty good damage here. Oh my! Oh, look at their dogs! Their dogs are lizards! Just gonna capture this again. So that they have to attack it and take damage to try to, like, get it back. This isn't gonna work out too well for them, in my opinion. In my opinion. Actually didn't work out great for either of us. Dog's dead. Oh, their souls. Okay. Playing very badly. Okay, that one died. Okay, we got a lot of movement. I skipped ahead a lot, but I know what I have to work with here. Just want to keep those towns safe. I can do really good damage against this one from here. So that's what I'm gonna do. There you go. I'm gonna use the Elder Shield.
This should protect us.
Fuck it. Hopefully I can keep that up. That sound effect sounded very familiar. Vinny, you don't need to keep the town safe, you just need to get to the end of the map. Well, that's part of me getting to the end of the map, I think. These puppers will take care of this. Not quite. I figured if I reinforce this town, they'll keep trying to attack it and damage themselves while I, you know, continue to reinforce. But I'm gonna work on getting to the end of the map now. Let's see, how much more map is there? Not a ton. I have enough money for a while, so I'm gonna send that cavalry up and let the dog take care of the rest, I think. How much damage are they gonna do? My units are shielded. Still quite a bit. Those little lizard dogs. Very bad. And I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. What would be the best course of action for this? Can attack the dog from a distance. I say dog, but look at it. It's amazing. It's so doofy looking. And I can actually have my attack dog save this building. Good job, puppers. Here I go, attacking the town again. Well, I'm still within my defense. This is tricky. This is tricky. Reinforce that a little bit. Go for the pike, kill sword. I could kill the cavalry, which seems more pressing. They have little... They're like goats. They're riding like fluff goat. I might want to try to kill this, or at least weaken it, but then I would get attacked pretty badly from this fucker. It was, yeah. Fluffalo. A sheep, you fuck. Oh, okay. A fluffy buffalo is a sheep. Gotcha. Let me just pray to God that I don't get murdered for doing this. This is going to be a crucial turn because I'm playing very aggressively.
Lightning blast!
That might be it for me. Yep, that's it. I fucked up. That was a good hunt. You should have scouted ahead with your dogs, old man. So that sucked.
I won't let you down. Huh.
Okay, they're searching for the ultimate weapon against Krakens. I'm not going to actually play through this, I just wanted to see what this mode is. So you go through a series of battles, and you look for a legendary weapon. Got it. Alright. Well. That sucks. I'll probably finish that mission that I fucked up on another occasion. Off stream. And I might stream more of I probably will stream more of this. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do all of the campaign. And I might do some arcade on my own. But I'm definitely going to do that mission again on my own. That fucking sucked. And it is too long of a game for me to want to stream all of it. But I will stream more of it. It's good. I like it. I have to play a little bit more of it to give you a full overview, but from the outset, it does a really good job scratching the itch that Advance Wars left. It kind of feels like it has a couple of ideas of its own, but overall, it does play it a bit safe. Very safe. And I think it's pretty alright. If the grin and the voice acting are the worst things about it, then I'm okay with that. I think what that is you can't you can't name your maps things like Pleat. There's already some maps online. Apparently there's crossplay between everything but PlayStation. And you can download maps from like the Steam version, etc. So anyway, yeah, I'm happy this came out. I like it. It's not disappointing for me. The only disappointment is myself on that last mission. But it's nice to have a game like this that's more Advance Wars than Fire Emblem. And, I'm looking forward to playing more of it. So thank you for watching my first initial take of Wargroove. It's perfectly competent. Thank God. We're gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back with Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Let me just wait for the TV to turn off, and then I'll tell you about the lava cake that I ate today. How's that sound? It's a great story. It's not a good story at all. Hang on. Anyway, here we go. BRB.